Could be an interesting opening partnership, no doubt about it. From a point of view of these two opening batters, they're very strong players.
The two teams again, some superstars, well-rounded sides. Chris Gayle, love to see him get going, and Abby de Villiers, the two standout players. Tshwane Spartans, he's also got a bit of form. He might be a little bit frustrated in the fact that he's got a few scores and hasn't kicked on, and he's a highly talented player. And this Dinaga, well, he's been in terrific form. He really has, proving to everybody that this format of the game, he's really good. Have a look at that average.
So Rabada will be bowling from the call it drive end. Have a look at the wicket, and there's a bit of patchy grass. In the air and caught. Driving in the air at short cover, which might tell you about the pace of the pitch.
Tshwane Spartans has to go. You'll be disappointed with that. There you go. Just playing a touch early, stuck in the pitch. Pretty simple catch at cover.
Edged, and put down in the end. It was flying away towards slip, and the keeper went in front of slip. Nicely played. It's one of his strengths through square in the offside. Played away in the air to the left-hand side of Chris Gayle. Backing away, taking the chance of going over the top on the offside, and it comes good. Got him. Clearing away that front leg and swinging, and in the end Olivier has the last laugh.
This is a good length, good line. It was a slow ball as well. Well bowled that, did him in the flight. Good feed.
Gets himself off the mark straight away, times it beautifully out towards the point boundary. The chase is given up.
There's an appeal, and Aludin Palikele says that's adjacent. Rolfon Nemeva, you're on your way.
I think that's a very good decision by Aludin Palika.
Attempts the Yorker, gets the bat down, and on this outfield, it beats the infield to run away for 4. Has he taken it? You bet he has. He's a fantastic fielder. Heron Pangiso.
He's disappointed because he thinks he's got one straight down the ground. Look at his anticipation. He knows where it's going. What a catch.
Great catch. Pangiso really good of his own bowling.
Skied. Top edge over the top of the keeper's head and 4.
Yeah, a bit of luck. Van Villiers. Spartans, well, they need a lot of luck.
That'll be 4. Really well played.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Good old-fashioned leg cut. A bit of assistance on the pitch, but that, a very good shot. Picked the gap really well.
Good connection out to the crowd, and this is a big over.
That's what he can bring, Pite, and he can hit it a very, very long way. This has come out the screws.
Yeah, he's tried it a few times in the over. The slog sweep, on this occasion, gets it somewhere near the middle of the bat.
Skied it. It's gone over the keeper's head again. More luck going the way this time around for the maximum.
Looking leg side, looking short side. Oh, he's planned that. He's planned that.
It went a long, long way. You need a long stop in action for that. Well played. Good innovation across his stumps and taking it from outside the off stump to the leg side.
Oh, slapped away. Slapped away. This is when we may see a little bit of a AB de Villiers masterclass. Out. Big wicket, went round the wicket as well. Clever from Dan Christian. Slower delivery. And it's the end of Van Billion.
Dislodging the middle and leg stump. Again, bowling a slower ball. Skidding onto the stumps. Smart piece of bowling. Dan Christian in his 300th game getting Pite van Biljon out there.
Wow. The umpire, brilliant from the umpire this. I'm telling you now, this is going straight at him.
Mr. Jelly, he's played this well. Have a look at this. Oh, that's well played, isn't it? That's well played, isn't it? Maybe de Villiers, I'm going to be careful.
Stand and watch. How many times have we seen this from AB de Villiers, especially on this ground? And he batted number 4.
Extending the hands through the line of the ball. A great shot, 98 metres. Makes it look so easy, does AB de Villiers. I think this is the time we'll start.
Big boundary on. It's not big enough. The boundary. Massive 6 again.
The slow ball bouncer on this occasion doesn't work. It sits up. AB de Villiers, he's hit that a country mile.
Let's see where this man is at the end of the tournament. AB de Villiers. He just loves hitting 6s. De Villiers on strike. Up and over extra cover. Does he get enough of it? No, 1 bounce, 4. He's on to 49. He's 4th 4 now. Does he get a little nick on this? Just wait for the umpire. Yes, even de Villiers looked at the umpire. It is another 50. His 58th T20 50. Just remember he has 400s as well. Didn't say it was a wide. I'll tell you what that is. He's not got enough of it, I don't think. Out. So the end of de Villiers.
Yeah, great knock, AB de Villiers. He's disappointed. That was in his zone to clear the boundary again. He felt he should have hit this out the ground. He probably should have. Got it a bit high. Pretty simple catch out in the deep. Taken well. And it's a big wicket.
Last ball of the innings. Top edge. Christopher Henry is chasing it. Boundary finish. So disappointment for Dan Christian. But a boundary to finish and a good score for the visitors. 155 for 6. De Villiers with his 53 from 33 was the pick. Good performance also from Piet van Biljon with 45.
Decent bowling performance. Might be a touch disappointed as they did have them 4 down with 10 overs out.
So just remember the Stars haven't won a game this year and they'll need 156 to win off 120 deliveries at just under 8 runs per over.
Christopher Henry Gale, match number 400 in this format. What a record he's got. We often talk about his T20 record. He's got a wonderful test record as well. Just don't see him obviously in the test format anymore as he's moved on.
And some players around the world would be happy with that in a test format. He's got over 13,000 T20 runs. Astonishing. Reza Hendricks, elegant player, really easy on the eye, and he gets the runs all the time. It seems to be just keeps knocking on the door. Really also just announced himself.
Oh, beautifully bowled. The bails have actually come off. There was a slight noise. It was very soft, and he's just got the 1 bail off in the end.
Tom Curran will be thinking, well, has it gone over the stumps? No, it hasn't. It's hit the top of off. It's removed the bail, and a very, very good delivery. Goes in between bat and pad. You can't get better than that.
Oh, a little bit of luck again. Made some room for himself. This time around gets an edge and down to the boundary for 4. Short and powered away by Chris Gale.
And he gets right on his toes.
Straight down the ground. He has got a heavy bat and a lot of power behind it. Chris Gale has come out today to entertain the crowd. 6 into the wooden stands.
This comes straight out the middle of the bat, and this time he actually goes at it, Chris Gale.
Just needed some bat on it, steered it straight, and he'll end an excellent over for the Stars. Chris Gale finds another maximum. Could we see something special from the Universe boss?
Boom! Out that huge piece of willow. And Temba Bavuma has also come into the party. He says, I want a ticket to the show. I'm going to put it on a roof.
Been okay throughout their 5 losses. Don't worry about restricting when Christopher Henry's in this form. Just chip for 6.
That's a great shot again. He's going now.
Beautiful piece of ball striking this by Chris Gale.
A big danger. Out of the ground and on the golf course.
Oh, it's a short boundary, but that is massive. Chris Gale, 50 up of 25 deliveries. Fantastic stuff. Loves this ground, does Chris Gale, and they've got to bring on new balls.
This is just what the Jozi Stars would have wanted throughout the competition, but he's really turning it on now. 106 meters 6. Brilliant ball striking.
And again, not the maximum, but a boundary. Got him. Held his nerve, and it's a massive wicket.
It is huge. Curran taking a bit of a pasting in this over, comes back, knocks Chris Gale over, hitting a length, back of the hand. It's a great slower ball, it really is. Beats him for pace. A fantastic delivery.
Way to the leg side. It'll fall short, but in the end go for a boundary. There was a little bit of spin on it and away from the fielder, and he was looking into the sun as well. Just dropped it. He hit that so powerfully. It would have been a wonderful catch. It was flying to AB de Villiers. Driving. He knows the mid-on is up. He chooses the aerial route, and he'll get himself 4 and bring up the 100. Out towards mid-wicket and massive into the flats.
Seen this for many years, just shuffling outside the line of off stump.
It's a big hit. It's not going to go all the way. Man underneath it. Out.
And off cut, the taking pace of the ball, looked like the toe end of the bat, and hitting it straight to Dean Alger. Nice and calm under the ball, good position.
Over the top. And he's going to start the over with a boundary. Trying to go down the ground again, and he does it successfully. What a start to the over, and what a start to his innings. In the air, hasn't got it at all. And the field is in with Tusopamla at mid-on.
Didn't get it. The Rassie van der Dussen. Top edge. Easy catch. Mid-on.
A little bit of movement across his stumps, and he's exposed all of them. And interestingly enough, now Spartans could be bowling themselves back into this game.
Not sure it's the right option. Just come in. A little bit of an inside edge. Onto his stumps.
That's adjacent, smelling, tasting and taking.
Rulo van der Merwe with a massive wicket.
He looks at his bottom of his bat as well. But it's definitely straight enough.
In the air for just a moment, and a big shout of catch. Gone. He tried to get him on strike, took a wonder, and he's gone.
Poor shot. Easy work for the captain, Henri Claassen. 7 down.
With an off up. Yana run out. Oh my goodness, Jozi Stars, what are you doing?
In this situation, Roberto could have just stayed on strike and allowed Dan Christian to take the first ball of the very next over.
Has that come out the screws? No, it hasn't. The Tshwane Spartans, the Jozi Stars controlled the game throughout.
Tried to go over the vacant deep mid-wicket. He gets it a little bit too straight. Simple catch.
The low full toss, the most underrated delivery in cricket at the moment.
In the air, chipped. Where's that? It's gone, the Spartans. They've come into the Wanderers and got a victory.
What a win. That's what it means to the Spartans. A derby win. They lost here last year to the holders, the champs, the Jozi Stars. Despair in there. They cannot believe the position they were in, and they have lost by 20 runs. They had to keep taking wickets. Bowlers came out. They tried. That is the winning catch, the winning moment. What a happy captain. Yes, points are coming home.
The story of the Stars and how they went about trying to get these runs. 54, 35, 2017, and they gave it away. Those men were set.
The bowlers did well to get them back into the game. I thought Tom Curran started off beautifully by getting Reeza Hendrickson holding his nerve to Chris Gale, bowling the back of the hand slower ball.
Beautiful day in Johannesburg, and the Spartans won the toss and said they will bat first. They were in all sorts of trouble. 47 for 4 until the Villiers and Van Billion came together. 53 and 45. Pick of the bowlers was Dan Christian's 2 for 30 from a Stars point of view. And then with the bat, Chris Gale was devastating. Really set a good foundation, put it in the hands of Jozi Stars to make it almost a runnable game for them. But then all these bowlers, 3 for 21, 3 for 30, 2 for 11 and 1 for 37, has led the Spartans to a win by 20 runs.